Art Collins here. Want to look at an overnight signal with you today. Very persistent overnight signal. Why is it persistent? Because there's an awful lot of trades. It's almost an either-or system. Almost signals every day because, as you might expect, most days the 4 o'clock price on the close of the bar is going to be different than the 3:15 p.m. close, and as long as that's the case, you're going to get a signal buy or sell. All right, here's what the deal is. First of all, I should mention that 24-hour trade in the mini stock-related futures, the S&P, NASDAQ, Russell, Dow, and MidCap. There's an official closing time at 3:15 p.m. The market then opens 15 minutes later at 3:30 and trades till 4 o'clock. That's kind of the no man's land of the trading. They settle on the 3:50. The closing prices you see are the 3:15 closing prices, and when you look at Globex, your high and low is going to be starting at 5 o'clock and beyond. So the 3:30 to 4 o'clock action pretty much isn't counted anywhere. But that 4 o'clock close is going to prove to be significant here, okay? So you look at the 4 o'clock close, and if it's lower than the 3:15 p.m. session close, you buy on that close, okay? So unlike most day trade indicators I have, this is a fade, not a momentum. Okay? People tend to get excited when they see a little follow-through after 3:15, especially like on a big up or down day. That's just traders getting themselves overextended, as we will see in a minute here. All right, so again, 4 o'clock close on the bar is lower than the 3:15. That's a buy. If it's higher than the 3:15 session close, that's a short sale. Now, if you're in TradeStation or whatever, you can't use the automated strategy to get that entry because that closing price is determined after the fact. So what you have to do is time it and manually enter on a market order as close to 4 o'clock as possible. Again, between 4 o'clock and 5 o'clock, it's dark, as they say in the theater business. There's no trade between 4 and 5 Central Time. Hold the trade overnight. Obviously, you're going to have all kinds of activity, but you're not allowed to pay attention to it, okay? This is an overnight trade, forgetting that there is Globex activity. You hold it. You don't exit until 8:30 a.m. Central on the next official daily opening price. Okay? So, okay, to reiterate, 4 o'clock close, you enter the trade, 8:30 a.m. next day open, you exit. All right, so again, your results, almost a either-or trade. Anytime the 4 o'clock closing bar is different than the 3:15 p.m. close, you'll have a buy or a sell. Impressive numbers in a theoretical sense. In a practical one, you don't quite have a turnkey system that you can use right now. The drawdowns alone should be an indicator of that. Take a look at what you can do. Redefine what the entry signal is. Maybe not just that it's under the 3:15, but it's under by X percent or X number of points. Certainly, even though at the onset here we're ignoring the overnight, maybe activity in the overnight can provide an additional filter. The main thing that we should keep in mind, though, is that extra market activity after the 3:15 p.m. close before the Globex overnight session, it's not a go with. Okay? The bias is in the opposite direction. The traders are getting overexcited as a rule. So you should keep that in mind with any system or any methodology that you're trading around this. All right, it's finally coming out. I've actually finished writing this, so watch for it. Now it's just a matter of getting all the logistical construction of it in place by the end of this month. Thanks for joining me.